The process of building a lasting habit is defined by a four-step model consisting of cue, craving, response, and reward. These four steps form a neurological feedback loop, known as the habit loop, that runs every moment you are alive, eventually allowing behaviors to become automatic. To create a habit that persists, these steps are translated into the four laws of behavior change. 1. The cue. Make it obvious. The cue is the initial trigger that tells your brain to start a behavior because it predicts a reward. In prehistoric times, cues signaled the location of primary rewards like food or water. Today, they often signal secondary rewards like money, fame, or personal satisfaction. Your mind is continuously analyzing your environment for these hints. To build a new habit, you must make the cues obvious so they are easy to notice. 2. The craving. Make it attractive. Cravings are the motivational force behind every habit. Without some level of desire or a craving for change, you have no reason to act. It is important to note that you do not crave the habit itself, but the change in state it delivers. For example, you do not crave a cigarette, you crave the feeling of relief it provides. To ensure a habit takes root, you must make it attractive to amplify the desire to perform it. 3. The response. Make it easy. The response is the actual habit you perform, which can take the form of either a thought or an action. Whether a response occurs depends on your motivation and the amount of friction or effort associated with the behavior. If an action requires more physical or mental effort than you are willing to give, you will not do it. Therefore, building lasting habits requires you to make the response easy so that you can perform it even when motivation is low. 4. The reward. Make it satisfying. The reward is the end goal of every habit. Rewards serve two purposes. They satisfy your craving, and they teach your brain which actions are worth remembering and repeating in the future. If a behavior fails to provide a reward or satisfy your desire, you have no reason to do it again. To make a habit stick, you must make it satisfying so that you feel successful in the moment. The two phases of habits. These four steps can be divided into two distinct phases. The problem phase includes the cue and craving. This is when you realize that something needs to change. The solution phase includes the response and reward. This is when you take action and achieve the desired change. If a behavior is insufficient in any of these four stages, it will not become a habit. Without the first three steps, the behavior will not occur. Without all four, the behavior will not be repeated.